Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk to you about reading skills in a language learning and comprehensive guide. Firstly, what is reading? Reading is one of the four core language skills alongside writing, listening, and speaking. As we know, it is a receptive skill because we receive and process information from the written text. Reading, writing, listening, speaking are four language skills. Reading is receptive skills. We take information from the text. We decode written symbols to construct meaning. For example, reading a newspaper to learn today's news, you receive information the writer has communicated through text. Why do we read? In order to get information and learn new things, we read to discover facts, expand our knowledge, and understand the world as, for example, reading a newspaper article to learn current events or studying a textbook to gain new knowledge. Secondly, to enjoy stories and entertainment, reading for pleasure is one of the most rewarding purposes. For example, reading a novel like favorite story for fun or browsing a magazine to relax and enjoy interesting content. Thirdly, to follow instruction and complete tasks, we offer it to understand what we need to do. For example, reading a recipe to cook a meal, studying exam question carefully, or following a manual to assemble furniture. How do we understand a text? Firstly, vocabulary knowledge. Knowing the meaning of the word is essential. Grammar understanding, recognizing sentence structure help us decode meaning accurately and follow the logic of the text. Background knowledge, we use our experience to understand implied meanings. Example, the boy was surprised because the girl ran faster than he did. We infer the boy expected to be faster using real-world knowledge. Discourse. Discourse is a group of connected sentences that together from meaning individual sentence combine to create a larger coherent message that communicates ideas elderly and logically. Clearly and logically, I mean that. For example, Mary studied hard, therefore she was passed the exam. The word therefore links to sentences showing cause and effect and creating connected meaning. Cohesion and coherence. Cohesion is grammatical devices that link sentences together. Pronouns are key cohesive tools. For example, Tom bought a car, he loves it. He refers back to Tom. It refers to the car. And the coherence, the logical flow of ideas that makes the text meaningful and easy to follow. Example, it rained all day, so the football match was cancelled. The cause and effect relationships creates a comprehension logical sequence. Reading sub-skills. As we know, reading sub-skills are scanning, skimming, reading for detail, inferring, and other named, inferring attitude, predicting, and text structure. Scanning is reading quickly to find specific information. Reading for detail, reading carefully, close reading to understand everything precisely. Inferring is understanding ideas not directly stated by using clues and text. Predicting, guessing what text is about and using titles and headings. Deducing from the context, guessing noun words from surrounding text. And the last one is text structure, recognizing how a text is organized. Scanning, finding phone number in a dictionary, you look only for the name of and skip all the information around it. Checking flight time and schedule, you search for destination and read only departure on arrival time. Locating a date, timetable, you move your eyes quickly across the page to find the specific date or event you need. Skimming, browsing newspaper headlines to get a quick overview of the day's top stories without reading every article in full. Glancing through article titles and subheadings to decide which section of a magazine or website are worth reading in detail. And the last one is checking a website's homepage overview before deciding whether to explore the content more carefully and through. Reading for detail, reading an exam passage closely, every word, sentence, and detail matters. Careful reading helps you understand questions accurately and answer them correctly. Reading a contract, fully legal documents require precise understanding of every clause and condition to avoid misunderstanding or mistakes. Reading a love letter carefully, personal messages carry the meaning and emotion, requiring close attention to every word and every expression. Inferring. Inferring means understanding ideas that aren't directly stated in the text. For example, Sarah slammed the door and he didn't answer. Inference, Sarah is angry. We use clues in the text, not just the words, to understand the full meaning. Deducing meaning from the context. What's deducing meaning? Context. It means guessing the meaning of the unknown word using clues from the surrounding text. For example, the desert is very arid. Almost no rain falls there. Dedication. The word arid means very dry. We know this because the next sentence tells us almost no rain falls there. Tip. Look at the word and sentence around the unknown word. They often give you the clue you need. Predicting. Use titles, pictures, and headings to guess what a text is about before you read it. This activates background knowledge and perhaps the reader for new information. Example, if you see the title, The Future of Artificial Intelligence, you can predict the article with discuss AI technology, robots, and automation before reading in a single word. Understanding text structure. Problem. People throw too much plastic away. Single-use plastic fill up landfills and pollute oceans, harming welfare and environment. Solution is recycling plastic and reducing waste. Governments, business, and individuals can all take action to use less plastic and recycle more. In conclusion, everyone should protect the environment. Small challenges in daily habits can make a big difference for our planet's future. Let's show extensive and intensive reading. The main differences is that extensive reading, which reading for pleasure and enjoyment, involves long texts such as novels and stories. The main goal is overall understanding, not by word or in detail analysis. For example, reading Harry Potter for fun and entertainment. But in intensive reading for language learning and study. It involves short texts examined carefully and in detail. The goal is to understand grammar, vocabulary, and structure. For example, studying grammar rules and short article. Thank you for attention. See you next lesson.